I will go back to official visits this weekend. Got a bunch. Nolan Wilson from Picayune, Mississippi, a big defensive end. Jaquez Wilkes from Wadley, Alabama, another see-ball, get-ball guy. Ashari Charles from Venice, another big see-ball, get-ball guy. Vance Spafford, slot receiver from California, committed to Georgia. Make that make sense. Jason Lopez from Chaminade, slot receiver and very nice point guard on the basketball team. Both he and Calvin Russell want to play both sports in college, wherever they go. And I think might have the skills. As I said on another show that I do, to get Calvin Russell, the football player, on Miami's roster, I am throwing Calvin Russell, the basketball player, Jason Lopez, the football player, and Jason Lopez, the basketball player, under the bus, off a cliff. Don't really care. Yeah, I think of the four people that, those two embody, Russell, the football player, Russell, the basketball player, Lopez, the football player, Lopez, the basketball player, Russell, the football player. Give me that. And Tyson Tracy, bringing that up. Thoughts on Lopez? I hear he's the best in Florida. I don't necessarily agree. I think that he's very good, and I think he's going to be a very good player for a power forward type of a team. This is a guy who can play at this level. He's not somebody who's like, he's not a Nepo baby. Like, oh, he happens to be the son of a da-da-da-da. No. He can play at this level on his own accord. He's very, very good. He might be, if you're talking current skill, I think he might be among in the conversation for best current player. I think guys like Samori and Wingo from St. Augustine are on that list as well. Saying D Money and Pete said that he was in their book. That is, something that other people can think. And we can disagree without being disagreeable. That's what they evaluate, or that's what they believe to be true. I don't necessarily hold that same viewpoint, and that's not a slight to them or to me. It's just we look at things a little bit differently, and that's okay. Is Jason Lopez, both, is Jason Lopez Charlie Ward level? Well, I don't think that he's going to win a Heisman in football, so maybe not. But I definitely think, I think he can hoop. He does a lot of very nice things. He has a tight handle, crafty with the ball, very good in the PNR, start pick and roll game. From what I saw, definitely nice. Definitely nice. Now, I'm not sure exactly what his role would be in Miami basketball, but I think he can play here. So take that for what it's worth.
Paolo showing up with this one. We appreciate the contribution, sir. Outside of wide receiver, what are the three position groups Miami has to do a better job recruiting in the next couple of years since Mario got hired?
Quarterback. I think that we're on the right track. I just think that it needs to continue with the Luke Nickel, with the Darion Coleman, and then moving forward. I think linebacker, and we're seeing a lot. The blueprint for what they want at linebacker has continued to change for 15 years. And we're seeing the guys now that Heatherman's recruiting and getting in the transfer portal are very different from the, from Guidry, from Manny Diaz, from, even beyond that, Kevin Steele with the program. You know what I mean? Like all these, it's been very, it's very noticeably different right now. So I think we need to settle on that. So quarterback, linebacker, and defensive back. I'm not going to separate it by corner and safety. I think it would be, if I had to, it'd be corners more than safeties. Although there has been a little bit of a lapse at safety, which is why we had to go out and, pay people in the portal, which is what it is. But yeah, quarterback, linebacker, defensive back, those are the ones. You're getting big dudes close to the ball on both sides of the ball. Offensive line, best recruiting class in America. Boom. Defensive line, very strong start. Probably going to get a lot of guys there. You have, you're building on top of getting multiple 5-stars and other blue chips in the previous years there. Tight end, been really, really strong, transitioning from Stephen Field since he left on-field coaching to the recruiting department, and Corey Woodle there. Tight end has been great. Matt Merritt at running back, low-key, might be the best recruiter on staff because that room stays stocked with talent, and you already excluded wide receiver. I don't know what else to say. Hey, really, I mean, it's just, it's really those three. So to wrap up, quarterback, linebacker, defensive back. But I think that we're going in the right direction for a lot of them, and we'll see.